All right, what's good, everybody? I was not able to watch the state of play, but I did watch it like an hour ago. It is 7 o'clock in the morning. I watched it about an hour ago. I was gonna make a VOD about it, but I messed up all the audio. I couldn't hear myself. It was all bad. And this might be the crown jewel of the whole thing. You feel me? The whole thing centered around this and Saros, but we talking about this. This is the one I'm excited for, y'all. This is the one I've been waiting for, man. This is what they gave me, bro. So what I'm gonna do is watch the trailer and then watch the behind the claws. I want to put this all in one video. Tell y'all what I think, how I love James Logan. Y'all ain't know his name was James. Tell me if y'all knew his name was James in the comments. I'm telling you, you couldn't have. You couldn't have. But if y'all did, you know what? I lied. Y'all knew. Y'all knew. Y'all knew. But let's get into it. I don't want to talk too much, and I'm gonna tell y'all what I think. Get into it.
Can remember.
Hold on, let's go back. Kids, I'm telling y'all now, kids, chill. Omega Red. Who know who Omega Red is? Let's lock in, bro. Let's lock in, bro.
Been fighting longer than I can remember.
It's almost here. Type one in the chat if y'all are. Type one on the VOD if y'all excited to watch this. Y'all excited to play this, bro. Let's lock in, bro. Look at him. He's short and everything.
I'm not a violent man. The trouble just has a way of finding me.
Y'all see that, bro? This ain't PG.
Doesn't matter where I go. How far I run.
So obviously this is before Omega Red, bro.
Death's always waiting. Just not for me.
Look at the stick, bro.
Cause I ain't no hero. I'm Wolverine.
Alright. Look at the signal, bro. Hey. We locked in, bro. We locked in. Let's alright, so we did that. How y'all feel about that? I'm excited. I'm excited. So let's go straight into the next one. Let's talk about the Wolverine behind the claws, man. Let's lock in. 8.5 out of 10. Trailer.
The question that comes up a lot to us at Insomniac Games is, are you going to make a Wolverine?
I gotta tell you real fast. I put Insomniac up there where I put, excuse me. I put Insomniac up there where I put Santa Monica, Naughty Dog. I got the hiccups, damn it. They right up there with me, y'all. They right up there with me. It's the story. It's the story. It's the attention to detail. What they did with Spider-Man, like the story. The story. Gameplay is great. Great. I think gameplay is easier than making a story. And making that story come to life that resonates to the target audience, though. You feel me? Like, I'm yapping too much. My bad. Let's lock in. Let's lock in.
Game that is as violent, as visceral as the character in the comics.
That's crazy that they let them do all this with him, bro. You can't make Wolverine a PG game. You can't.
Working with Wolverine is interesting because part of the route to who he is that he's an unreliable narrator. He has gaps in his memory. So Wolverine doesn't really remember a lot of his life, and that's got to be an extremely frustrating aspect.
He's this ball of rage and fury, but then he could turn on a dime and he could be very, very kind and tender in the next moment.
When we're casting for someone like Logan, what we're looking for in character traits are someone who can convey a lot with very little being spoken.
When you have that first moment that we show in gameplay, there's so much emotion that you can feel behind his eyes. He looks relentless, he looks gritty, he looks angry, but also he looks maybe a little sad.
That level of acting and being able to just deliver that performance with believability across both spectrums was something Insomniac, ourselves, we all agreed he's the one. We don't need to see anybody else.
Hey, I'm Liam McIntyre, and I played James Logan
He did
Howley
amazing.
in Marvel's Wolverine.
He's done amazing. He does
That's
look
not
the
bad.
part.
That one sort of works.
He looks
Fans
the part.
out there know what Wolverine is, who he is. My job is to try and find the essence of who Wolverine is, especially as it applies to our story. People hurt him, people take from him, people betray him. He still fights for people who can't fight for themselves. It's one of the greatest honors of my life, one of the biggest responsibilities I've ever had, and one of the coolest things I've ever got to do.
I appreciate people that care about
The entire game
what
is
they're
built
doing.
around staying
Their
true
passion.
to the Wolverine experience.
And then how do we want to put our Insomniac stamp on that? How do we want to put our own spin and creativity, but still give something new and fresh the fans are going to be excited about?
It's the full package. It is a level of detail that we've never been able to do before.
You can
And I
see it in the
thought
trailer. You
Spider-Man
can see
was
pores.
detailed, so
You
look
can
at
see
that.
blood
Look at
in
that.
between the little lines of his teeth. I love the attention to detail.
It's exciting that we're going to be able to bring that kind of fidelity to players.
Wolverine is a character who goes to many places through the comics.
You'll see the Canadian wilderness, you'll see Japan.
There's a shot where Logan is sliding down that rooftop and you can see the breadth of Madripoor and Lowtown.
It's always nice teasing the depth and the amount of characters that we'll be seeing in the game. Omega Red makes an appearance, Mystique is there, and there are some hints to other characters that fans of Wolverine will recognize
I need
for
to
sure.
see these
Another
hints. Who
visual
know these
element
hints,
of
y'all?
Marvel's Wolverine
That is crazy.
the blood. The blood tech that was put into this game is pretty phenomenal.
There's
Look
a
at
part in the
that.
trailer where Logan jumps down and then he does the claws up through the face. That one I thought maybe was going to be taking it too far, but I am so glad that we have it. It looks fantastic.
Wolverine's combat, making that special, making that feel like him, making it feel different to anything else you've played.
Yep.
That's a tough job.
Yes,
What's
it
so
is.
cool for me is there was this one section of the game I got to try. It was just visceral and immediate and so incredibly satisfying, and I was like, this is gonna be amazing.
We're pretty excited about the artwork that we're using on the cover. It's dynamic, it's rough-edged.
You notice it doesn't look like our past games. It has a sense of urgency and forward movement and rage and fury, and that's Wolverine.
One of the cool things about Insomniac is they are probably the most collaborative group of people I have ever worked with.
You hear
They
that a
make you
lot
feel
of-
part of their team.
When you hear that from actors, because I've never done this, but you hear a lot of stories about how the actors are treated like they're not like a part of the decisions. They're just the talent, and the talent gets told what to do. The best studios that you hear about, Naughty Dog, Santa Monica, Insomniac, you hear them talk about how the whole team was so engaging and so invested, and they have a say. That's the best way to do anything. When you feel a part of their team, look, I paused at the right moment. They make you feel a part of their team. So when you feel that comfort, you are allowed to go to a vulnerable spot where you're not being judged. You get everything out of the talent. You get everything out of a director, out of an editor, out of a graphic designer. When you feel like there's control and creative freedom to what you're doing, you can't get better than that. And I don't expect this to be anything less than Last of Us, which was a 10. Last of Us 2, God of War 2018, God of War Ragnarok. These are games that I put up on this pedestal that I don't care. I don't care. We gonna talk about Last of Us one day, but because I have my comments about this, and Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet. I have so much to say about them, but right now I want to give Insomniac his flowers. I want to give Sony his flowers. Sony know what they doing, man. Let's lock in.
That's not something you always get.
We've been in a creative collaboration with Insomniac Games and PlayStation for over a decade now. We've made some of the greatest superhero games of all time, and that was always the goal, making games that are timeless.
I think fans are going to be excited, but I'm also really excited about it because I'm really proud of what we made. We are focused on making the best Wolverine game ever.
On behalf of everyone at Insomniac Games and the Wolverine team especially, we want to thank you for taking time to watch our trailer. We can't wait to show you more in spring of 2026.
So, are y'all excited as I am, man? I have a couple more things. Like, okay, they showed off the God of War controller. I'm getting that. It gotta happen. It gotta happen. They showed off. What else did they show that I was excited about? Saros. I've not played Returnal, but I'm gonna play Returnal on stream, chat. I'm gonna or everyone. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna leave the links in the well shit. Y'all gonna have the links. Y'all gonna see the links. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me if y'all are as excited for these games as I am. Tell me what y'all felt about the state of play. I think the state of play was like a 7. I wasn't expecting much. I don't expect much because I just don't want to get my hopes up. I didn't know anything going in, and I'm excited that Wolverine was there. I'm so excited that Wolverine was there. Oh, and Alan Wake monthly catalog, the free games. I can't wait for Alan Wake 2, man. I've been waiting for that game for so long. Y'all just don't understand. Y'all don't get it. But I want to say thank you for everybody that's watching this with me. Thank you for spending these 12 minutes with me, these 10 to 12 minutes with me. Follow my TikTok, follow this channel, follow my Twitch. All of it's going to be right up under me. So I want to say I appreciate y'all. Have a good one. And I want to do more things like this. So if y'all like it, like the channel. Let's see if we can get 5. All right, I said 5. I'm going to hold up 2 5s, 10 likes. I would appreciate it. And everybody have a good one. Thank you for spending your time with me. Use your turn signals. Use y'all turn signals, man.